Hello YouTube, Joey here of TBI, and I've got a live stream with you guys talking about the FutureCard Unique Deck and Strategies group. We're going to call it the Deck Builders Association for convenience, because that is a mouthful to say. So I have two of the other admins here, and one of them is on their way. They just have some things to take care of really quickly. So let's jump into it. We got Jalen.
Hey guys.
And we got Blake.
Oh.
So who wants to start off by explaining what this group is all about?
I guess I'll do it.
Okay. I'll pull it up, that way people can see it on a screen share. Okay. Screen sharing it now. Here you go, Jalen.
Do you want me to read like out the rules or something?
Just explain it as you feel proper. If you want to go with the rules first, feel free to. If you want to talk about what the group's about, you can also do that.
Alright, I'll just go with what the group's about and we can go to the rules after.
Okay.
So what the newly named Deck Builders Association is truly all about is getting people who have unique ideas or anything they would want to try, but they're feeling skeptical towards, just able to be open. Like, say someone builds like an obscure fun or a deck they can believe has potential, but people don't give enough credit. They want some kind of basis for it, and then sometimes people are not always the most willing to help, or not really straightforward. They're a little straightforward. Either the deck's bad, or just in general, there's times where people are encouraging you to build a deck to your suit. So this group is mainly for people to get the advice or any help from fellow buddy fighters to, well, converse about a deck building and any deck that they want to build, you want to build, anything you want to like just get out there or just put out there just to be fun, or you want to use it for actual competitive purposes. It's just basically to hone deck building, understanding deck building for everyone to just basically understand that deck building can be fun, it can be competitive, it can be whatever you want. It's just you have to have an idea and you have to follow suit with it.
It's also to get all those decks that people would usually harass, saying they're not good, they're not fun, out there, and there are a lot of really interesting ideas that we have, and I can make a bunch of joke decks on here. We've done some before, and we have a bunch of decks for the future. And man, whose mic is having a heart attack? It's all good, Blake. So yeah. Also, Blake, you're kind of on the silent side. Have any way of like, let me see if I can work this with control room. Bang.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's really just about building whatever deck you want, regardless if it's competitive or not. We actually try to steer away from competitive decks because they're kind of like mainstream, very easy to see. A lot of people think there's a pretty standardized list, but with something like an Okada deck that we have from one of our members, right here, I mean, look at this. You can play a bunch of cards that no one would really play, like, for example, Kazushika Okada. One of the cards I personally love from Inverse Set. Ah.
Jeez, Blake.
I don't even want to know what you're doing to your mic, but yeah. So yeah, it's really just to get deck building out there. It's really fun, and there are a bunch of crazy decks people would love to make, and we have a bunch of ideas written down. Well, I have a bunch of ideas written down of what I might want to do with the group, so I've showed it to the other admins. So yeah, I'll let Jalen read the rules down since, you know, I hate reading this kind of stuff.
Let me just pull the rules up myself so I don't have to.
Okay, I'll let you
Well,
screen share then, because I kind of want to do a couple things that I don't need the public seeing.
Okay.
Bang.
Pick this tab. And present to everyone. There we go. So as for the comprehensive rules so far of the Deck Builders Association, aka the Unique Decks and Strategies Group. First rule: have respect for the admins and members in the group. Within the group, unjustified behavior within the group will be punished. This could result in warnings usually, but if it gets to the extreme part, you will be banned.
And punish, yeah.
Don't be rude to anyone and try to remain with constructive criticism. Remember, this group is made for innovative and unique deck and strategies. It's kind of the point. This group rather is for people who want to put their deck out there without people immediately shitpost, like just talking so much garbage about their deck and not giving the deck a chance and just being rude. We don't want any of that.
I mean, Blake,
Do not
oh,
Oh, no, it's cool. What were you gonna say, Joe?
Oh, I was gonna say, if Blake, if you have anything to say based on these rules, feel free to say them too.
Yeah, I just have nothing to say yet.
I mean, they're rules.
3. Do not post troll posts as they don't benefit anyone and only cause problems for the people involved.
I think it's pretty.
It's pretty straightforward. Just don't be a troll. I mean, yes, it's the internet. Everyone has to deal with trolls, but we're trying to avoid things like this.
Don't be a dick.
Oh, sorry. What, Blake?
Just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty straightforward about it.
Number 4. This is kind of unique to the group, and mainly because this group has one main point, and that is to get decks across. That doesn't mean we're trying to help you get rid of decks or sell them. So steer clear of spamming. This includes trade posts and for sale posts, such as binder posts, for sale pictures, etc. This is not a trade group, which is right here. This is not a trade group.
Yes,
you may like trading on
for everyone.
You might like trading in the North American FutureCard Buddyfight group and other Buddyfight groups or whatever, but this is not for this group, so sorry, but you have to do that elsewhere. 5. Any interaction between members outside the group have nothing to do with the group unless it is organized by people within the group for purposes related to the group. Even though repeating the word group so much, it's mainly because we're just saying if you get in an argument with someone that happens to be in the same group, we're not involved in this in any way. It's basically like a waiver. When you join this group, if you do something that's not relating to it, we don't have to deal with it.
Pretty much. I mean, who wrote these rules? I wrote a good portion of them. I had the original admins, which would be me, Jalen. I think it was Blake and Levi. Check them over. Obviously, they will be edited.
I pretty much accepted most of them.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to revise these pretty soon, but this is the old rules, and I really didn't want to revise a bunch of them before the stream and have any uncertainties, so we're just going to go with these for now.
Number 6. We, the group admins and members, will not be responsible for behavior of members outside of the group. That's sort of a redundancy with number 5, but it's somewhat different. Number 7. Please give credit of any ideas used to the people who created them, as it helps guides those in need to a place of resistance, as well as it being morally right, the morally right thing to do as a person. I mean, this just goes to show that it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, this person. It's like copyright. You can't just
Yeah.
take an idea and call it yours. Plagiarism, whatever you want to call it. It's not right.
Also, it
It's
helps.
morally not.
Another thing is it helps people understand, like, if they have questions about the deck, they can always go to the deck builder and say, why do you play this card and that, and they can explain it. And if they've made changes, they can clearly say it there instead of just saying, like, oh yeah, because it's there. It's nice to get detailed explanations for some people, and this rule pretty much ensures that you go back to where they belong.
Number 8. Please stay away from mentioning other than card games. I think other card games. Well, no, actually, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking in a different way. Other than card games, as it is categorized as spam, and this is a group made for the game of FutureCard Buddyfight. Once again, this is, yes, a FutureCard Buddyfight group. So if you have, even though we do encourage building unique decks, if it's not for this game, we're not interested in the slightest. So please refrain from like your no grade 3 Vanguard decks on here. Or something. 9. Do not post anything related to personal relationships, as this is not the proper place to do it, and it could cause problems. Just basically saying, if it's not pertaining to the FutureCard Buddyfight and it's something that people would rather not talk about, you probably shouldn't share it.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but these are all things that need to be stated for insurance.
Because people will do things if you're not stating them in the rules.
Pretty much.
Like this. 10. Please do not ask to be an admin.
Oh yes, the only time it's okay to be an admin is because the only time it's okay to do this is like with my pin post. Can you go to my pin post for a second?
Where is it? Right here.
Like, see, somewhere in there, I say we're looking for admins.
If we ask you, then you could ask us.
Yes, pretty much. If we're saying we're looking for them, feel free to ask if you're interested. Me, Jalen, Blake, Levi, or Mario, Levi and Mario, which aren't here right now, will contact you. You could PM any of us, and we'll interview you guys to see if you should be admins. We'll ask questions, so on and so forth. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Anyway, that's all the rules so far. There could be more added. This is not definitive and the only rules. There probably might be a few more, or we might revise some, remove some. Like, there will still be ground rules, of course. Things like no troll posts and no spamming and don't be rude and obvious things like that. But I'm just saying there could be some things that do change.
Rules will get added and subtracted as the game goes on, and the group continues to thrive.
Mm-hmm.
And just so if anyone cares about this group, the link's in the description. So if you guys want to join the group, link's in the description. We'll accept people pretty much as soon as we get requests for people to join. We've been adding people left and right this week thanks to Blake.
And currently we're sitting at 93 members, nearly hitting 100, which is pretty nice.
It is. It is very nice. And I have a lot of plans for this group. I already have like a page full written in here, so I think we should go over a couple of them. What do you guys think?
Sure, why not?
Okay, let's you can stop screen sharing now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I think one of the interesting ideas I had was a deck of the week and deck of the month idea. Once the group becomes active enough and we have enough people posting decks almost on a daily basis, even if you use Area or the OTA sim, whatever you want to use to display your deck, get a picture or even a written list with just words. Any of these lists are fine. Basically, you put your deck in. We'll probably have like a vote on a Friday or something, a day or two before the end of the week. We'll see what people like the most. We'll throw that as the deck of the week. And then with the deck of the week, we'll have so many until the end of the month, and like a day or two before the end of the month, we'll get all the decks of the weeks for that month, put them in a little vote, and we'll see which one's the most popular, and that won't be the deck of the month. That's what I was thinking.
You've
What
had
do you
this
guys think?
idea for a long time.
Who's had this idea for a long time?
You have.
I did. I said this before.
We were literally discussing this when you were creating the group.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I
you
can
were.
believe it. I could believe that. Because I feel like I've been saying, no wonder that idea seemed familiar when I was writing it in English text today. But I mean, I was just saying in English, like 10 minutes in, and I'm done reading the book that we were supposed to read due tomorrow, and it's like, what am I gonna do? And oh yeah, I have my Buddyfight book on me. Why don't I just write some ideas for the unique group?
Oh my god.
No. It's okay. It's okay. Remember,
Pick a month.
that pin post is up. That pin post is up, Jalen.
No, I just saw the comment, which just couldn't resist.
Deck of the month might be easier than deck of the week. Even the NA page doesn't get a deck list post a week. To be fair, the NA page is not a deck building thing.
It's more like a trade group to me.
I find it more as a discussion panel, but that's just me.
Well, yeah, I mean, it discusses about anything, but what I see that group mainly stands for is trading and reveals.
I use it for reveals and discussion of anything else. I never use it for trades. I barely even get.
Well, yeah, you're in Australia, but like for the North American people, 90% of the people in North America use that for a trade. I was one of them.
It doesn't get a like I have when this was last active, like when it first came up, people were posting every single week. Like even I was trying to come up with a plan to post.
Yeah, we were all trying to do something. We never got anywhere with the group, which is kind of disappointing. And then we kind of had like a freeze on it for a couple months. And then Blake spread it.
And then I found someone who was trying to build a really interesting deck involving just zeros and Asmodais.
Oh, it sounds like fun. Did they join the group?
They were trying to do like Ultimate Buddy on the new inverse Asmodai, so they can trigger the ability to summon a whole bunch
So
of
Death
zeros.
Modai, you destroy it, you milk cards, you hope there's zeros, then you summon those zeros.
And you still have Death Modai.
And then when that Death Mode dies, you hope you get into like a Death Mode or an Omni die or more zeros, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds pretty fun. I want to try that.
2 grade 3s, but
I would love to try something like that. That sounds pretty fun.
I saw that deck and I was just like, this person should come into the group because we actually, this is so fitting.
And then I heard you commentate, and then everyone's like joining group now. I really like that though, that we're getting more people. And also, it's like,
if you see an interesting deck, just post the idea if they're not part of the group already.
yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take you on that. I think Mario's gonna join us soon because he's on Facebook, so.
Yay!
Hopefully he joins us soon. And then should I just get on to the next idea? Oh yeah, I never got your thoughts on the deck of the month, deck of the week thing.
Oh crap, we got Yamizuki.
Oh shit, Mario's alive. Mario!
With that
You
name
there?
and that like picture, it just looks like he joined and he's like from the Buddyfight anime. Like we're getting attacked by Yami Ghetto.
Mario, speak.
I think he's getting his mic or something, I don't know. If you're having any issues with your mic, just PM me on Facebook, considering I'm looking at it right now. If not, just fix your mic. So yeah, let's get back to the deck of the month, deck of the week idea. Because I heard someone in the comments say they liked it.
Oh boy.
So what do you guys think of that deck of the month, deck of the week thing?
It could be okay.
I think it would be.
I can hear you. Well, I hear you fine because I have headphones, so I guess I don't know the difference. But
Yeah.
I think you are coming in pretty low for the people.
Okay, 'cause they just switched the microphone. I'm not sure if it's working.
Oh, there we go. That sounded better.
Okay.
I also put you on max control with control panel, so or max volume so people can hear you better?
I can't
So-
sure if I got my mic working.
Oh,
Hey, there we go.
You got it.
there we go. So, hello.
Yo, it's late.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Want to introduce yourself as the new admin of the Deck Builders Association, which will be the new nickname for it. We agreed on this before the stream.
Alright, well, I'm Mario Torres. A lot of you know me as the main, like, Black Knight player, I guess. I was on stream with Justin Geese, so, I mean, you know, it's lit. And it's always gonna be lit.
So yeah, Mario asked me way earlier today, as soon as I pretty much posted that. I think I posted it during my lunch break at school. And I was going back to school, and I was like, okay, let me just hit you up after school. So I pretty much interviewed him, and I was like, okay, I think he'll be a good admin. He wants to do a lot of things with the group, so I'm pretty excited with that. Right, Mario?
Yep.
Did I tell you about the Deck of the Week, Deck of the Month idea from before, or no?
I did, I don't think so about the deck of the week, but, you know, enlighten me.
Okay, so I'll let you. The week builds into the month, because you know how there's like 4 weeks per month, right? Approximately. So I was thinking with Deck of the Week, at the end of the week, we'll like Friday or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll like put all the decks that have been really popular with the comments. We'll put them in a little poll question, say which of these decks was your favorite. Whichever one gets the most votes, we'll put as the Deck of the Week. And then at the end of the month, like 2 or 3 days before the end of the month, we'll do the same thing with all the Deck of the Weeks. So it's like, which Deck of the Week was the best Deck of the Week for that month.
Oh, yeah, okay. That sounds pretty cool.
I've been getting pretty positive feedback from the comments too, so I really like it. I think we're gonna go with that one soon.
Wait. If the weak stuff doesn't work,
someone
we're
has to
definitely doing the thing.
Week what?
Someone asked.
If the weak stuff doesn't work. Sorry, we're trying to speak over each other. If the deck of the week stuff doesn't work, then the deck of the month stuff will definitely.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just push it as Deck of the Month without the weeks, and then when the group becomes more popular, we'll try and bring the week back. You know, it's not like a bad idea. Oh, it might just be the group's a bit small.
Someone did ask if they could ask ruling questions in the group.
I
I wouldn't particularly say we should alienate people that think about
I don't
like
want to be against it because it's trying to learn the game, but at the same time, it's not quite what the group stands for. But yeah, I'll allow it as long as it's not over excessive.
If like you know how I found that deck of Death Modai, right?
Yeah.
The original post was about a ruling about if Death Modai activates if he has Soul Guard.
Yeah, it would, because it says when this card's destroyed.
So I do believe we should at least allow ruling questions to be asked.
Yeah, that's what I said. As long as it's not like
it can spark ideas. Also, it really just helps so we don't have any misunderstanding about a deck and what can happen in it.
that's why I said I think I'll allow it as long as it's not like over excessive where we're only getting ruling questions at that point. Or a majority of our posts are ruling questions. Because then it's kind of defeating the purpose of the group. You guys like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, there's your answer.
I think that's
Ruling
good.
questions are allowed. One of the next ideas I had was kind of like a strategies guide where we make like a file for the group on Facebook, kind of like the trade ref document on the North American group, except we compile like all the main strategies that decks have put together, like maybe like how Gao has his triple offensive or new Gao formation, whatever you want to call it. Maybe we get like the most popular strategies used in all our unique decks, maybe like a wall deck. Like I know there's the Wall Raging Spirit deck where you like basically fill up Billion Knuckle with solo all the time.
Yeah.
So let's say like a Feed the Soul type of thing. I don't know what we would call it, but that, and then we say like quad attack formation or 5 attack formation, whatever it is. Like Pergs have their own 7 attack or whatever if you do it right.
The thought of having the wall deck strategy, it just sounds like summon wall, keep wall there for the game.
Well, yeah, but I mean like.
That's a good
Yeah, I know more complex, but I was just thinking about it. That was kind of funny.
It's just Sega. At that point, it is just Sega.
Everybody should be playing Secret
I
Turbo.
mean, that's how people play Venom Nova.
You see,
Get a bunch of gauge, sit on it.
my one reason, like, I wouldn't say like that's exactly like a strategy. I don't want to say it's a tactic, but I mean like the Billion Knuckle one's more like a strategy because you play all these cards to support it. Like you play that 100 Demon set spell, gives +1/+1 for all the monsters on the sides. You play the Dragon Against the Thousands. You play the Baby Rickies. You play the Wrath
Probably-
triggers. You pretty much build around Billion Knuckle, which I thought was really cool about the deck.
Then you play
It's
like
effectively one of the
then you
definitions
play
of
like Lux Vision to get your Billion Knuckles from the drop. You play
Yeah, see, like stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a Billion Knuckle turbo deck. Like that, we could say. Like, size 3. I don't know how to say it. Like, I'd have to think of a good name for it. I'd probably sit down for like 10 minutes thinking of one, but something like a strategies guy where we get the most popular strategies that have been on the group in general. Like, if we have like ultimate buddy decks around, really. We'll put like an ultimate buddy section. We'll list like some really good decks under there, or the decks that we think will do well. What do you guys think about that? Kind of like a guide to start with, like if you want to try experimentations with all these different types of strategies, but you don't know like where you want to start with it. We could pretty much give the tactics, like the idea of the deck, like ultimate fortress, or like if we have an ultimate buddy section, the section would be like fortress, and then we have like inferno. And then whatever other ultimate buddy monsters are really popular.
Arc and Seal.
What would you guys think about that?
It'd be pretty fun. I would think we'd have to get either we'd have to like either make like a Google Doc that like holds all this, or
I mean, you can make an Excel, a spreadsheet. You could do a Google Doc. There's a bunch of ways you could do it, but
yeah, there's a bunch of ways. And I'm just thinking.
I just thought the idea was interesting.
Will we do it like per world or like?
We could do it per world, per like idea, like a triple attack formation, or we could do world and idea. So it's like Darkness Dragon World's the category, then the subcategory would be like triple offensive, and then the subcategory would be like Purgs or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
And we wouldn't try to generalize it too much, but we wouldn't give lists or anything. But we would like, here's the archetype that does it, or here's like a nice way of doing it. Like, I want to use my Mill Black Dragons for an example, which I am going to put this weekend on the group. I kind of run it really aggressively, so I'd probably put like Mill Dragons under the subclass of triple offensive under the class of Darkness Dragon World.
As soon as Black Dragons get a few more mill cards, I'm gonna be just building a straight up mill deck.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I've seen some of the stuff from D-Set when Jalen knows I'm like gung-ho for it already.
Because like I've seen some of the new stuff. Because like I only just checked all the new Black Dragon stuff like 2 days ago, and I'm shocked by how powerful these stupid things are.
Oh, I'm like so hyped for it, but I want
3 mill cards really.
Oh yeah,
There's,
I know.
like,
But
the
I want...
Scythe, there's the trial deck thing, and then there's like another 1 or 2 from the
Oh,
actual
yeah, the trial
set
deck's
so
kind of
far.
lacking it, but I kind of want to keep this on topic, so I'll stray away from that for now. Another thing I was thinking about was like a gimmick deck tournament where every deck in the tournament has to have a gimmick to it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've been trying to get the Buddy Night Wars to do something crazy like a themed deck thing. A themed deck tournament
Like
or
a,
something going.
4K Festival deck, like, here are some example of gimmick decks I can think of. 4K Festival, what was the one I had? A Dual Law deck. Like, I would love to see a Dual Law deck in this thing.
Oh my god, I need to make a dual law deck!
See?
Ah,
Like, either it would be over...
why haven't I made those in so long?
You see, either it would be on Skype or Area. My only issue with Area is the fact that it's never really updated. It's so inconsistent. But my issue with Skype is not everyone have access to cards in real life. So I have to, like, work some things out with everyone, but...
Come to think of it, why isn't dual law like a side tech against like Dungeon World or something like that?
It used to be.
I mean, it could work. I mean, it could work, but the whole problem is all the dual dragons, at least all the good or workable size 3s, don't have enough defense where Dungeon's gonna have to link them now. Like, because of Blitz Tiger, it just makes it almost impossible for dual law to go.
Oh yeah. Ugh. Yuck. But yeah, I never
like,
saw it at a
you would have to
cycle.
like main double guillotine or some kind of item hate that helps you get rid of the Blitz Tiger if you're thinking about messing with dungeon, but then at that point, why not just side more item hate?
They should try supporting dual like make like a dual dragon that can't be killed or bounced by card effect. You have it like a big old butt defense too.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
They almost had an idea when they made Valfera's Blood, but then they put a condition where you can't call him to the center.
I know, it was so bad. It hurt me so much. I was like, this card's amazing, and then you can't call center. The card's trash. I was like, this is the perfect budget card for dual dragons. Can't be called center. Fuck. Okay, so one of the other ideas I had was whether it's on this channel or other channels would be like weekly live streams for the group.
Maybe not weekly.
Well, it wouldn't even just have to be like the admins. I mean, like the regular members of the group could make their own live streams for this too if they really want to, where they just showcase their decks, explain it and everything. And anyone in the group could watch it. They could advertise it to other groups so people become more aware of this group and they get more viewers. I mean, I just thought it was kind of an interesting idea. Just live streams out of the group. And their ideas.
Let's just keep that one lock and key. Like, I don't know about that one.
I mean, it's an interesting idea. I don't know how I would do it, but I just thought I'd throw it out there.
I have an idea of how we could do it. You could just like set a time frame inside the group for like anyone to just start up a live stream, and that would be like the weekly thing. And then if anyone happens to also want to do it that week, they could just join up that one.
Yeah, that's true.
I see that being a thing.
Someone asked what even the card was that we were talking about. It's Dual Law. It's like literally a set 1 Dual Dragon card. First of all, it's like literally the first and one of 2 spells with actually the Dual Dragon attribute. Dual Law, you basically if a Dual Dragon on your field is linked, then your opponent must pay 2 gauge or the link attack doesn't happen.
Oh, you were explaining.
Yeah, it was basically the original.
Like the biggest troll thing, because back in the day, dual dragons were pretty defensive, but then they didn't really make them all that defensive. They were just more defensive.
No, they weren't defensive at all. That was the problem.
Yeah, well, it was really
like
awkward.
In terms of their stats, they were more defensive than Armor Knights, but at the same time, they just played like worse Armor Knights.
It was really awkward.
Yeah.
I thought Dual Dragons were supposed to be like the defensive danger one. I was really hyped about it because I saw like Gale Khan, which had field control and it had 10,000 defense, and I was like,
oh yeah.
what is this? And it's like 2 gauges.
And then they gave like random. But then they just made they just poorly designed the first Dual Dragon. It's like, oh look, here's a ability that lets you gain a life, but you have to call them left to right. I'm like, but the whole point was this was defensive. And then all the
Dual Dragons were really awkward between Grass Runner and Valken because they had the Beastar abilities, and then you had like Zargus, which was 7/3/7. You could only call if you had 4 or more different Dual Dragons in your drop zone. It was 7/3/7. It was a great wall. It was free to call.
I think
I didn't know what to do with
didn't know what to do with them and just threw a whole bunch of abilities at us and just see what was popular. Then found out that none of them were popular.
That's what they kind of did. Like, it made no sense. First they got Beast Aura, then they got all these random ones that have drop zones set up, like call restrictions. I'm like, wait, but there's no like indication that you like would drop a bunch of these in the drop. Like this doesn't make sense.
And then they also had dual law and all that, and people wanted to use dual law. That was the fun mechanic, and Bushy Road wasn't messing around with it.
I mean,
because
then
they kept
again,
throwing out other ideas but didn't work with it.
I mean, it's not like the first time Bushy Road made an idea that that hadn't like stayed long because they didn't like expand upon it.
Oh, see, we got an interesting one. We got an interesting comment right here. I would like to see someone make a deck revolving around Gated Dragon, the Dragon World one. So the card that doesn't allow anyone to call things from drop zone or your opponent.
Wait, Gated Dragon is a thing?
Yeah, Gated Dragon is literally neither player can call size 1 or less monsters from the drop zone. And
oh my god!
It's just anti-4000 Festival.
I know, and it's in Dragon.
Why?
Skull Warriors? The side deck against the Skull Warrior meta?
Yeah, it's like
anti-Skull Warrior.
It is a 100 demon card.
Also, it would be really funny if you played that against a Gated Darkness Dragon deck profile. Like, you play Gated Dragon on their Gated Darkness Dragon? What am I going to do now?
No. The fun thing is, just like Gated Darkness, it does something when it leaves the field. If it leaves the field, then you gain 2 gauge.
Right?
Yeah. if it
To be fair, that's making back the card. Like, 2 gauge equals 1 card, so if it dies, you're getting a card back, effectively.
No, I think, and then the
But
funny thing,
that's
I think the main
saying that the
reason they
original
did
ability
those,
is good enough for
they
1
did
gauge.
that kind of, they did those kind of effects because it's on Gate of Darkness and this because they wanted people to combo with Ionosetsu Ryu because these are both 100 demons, so you can use them for his ability, send them to drop, and then it gives you an effect.
Oh yeah,
So,
you call back
I think-
zeros with the Gate of Darkness, so that would make sense actually.
The gate, but the Gate of Dragon is actually a pretty fun idea with Ionosetsu Ryu. Like, just literally sending it to the drop to just gain 2 gauge and then just get quadruple attack, board wipes. And
I think you play like some weird impact cards that would like make use of that gauge or something, but it wouldn't be like.
There's actually a 100 Demons impact. It's from Dungeon World, and it destroys all spells or all monsters or all monsters.
100 Legion. Oh my god.
Dungeon.
I honestly thought about making a gimmick deck with like all like the 100 demon set spells that have on destroy effects because it destroys all of them, so you can proc their effects.
Oh, Jalen. Tell him about the. That's a pretty funny idea, Mario. Like that would be fun. And tell him about the Kazane deck I made.
Oh, Joey made a hilarious Well, it was like an idea like I had, but I never went through with it. One, because I don't have the Kazanes or enough where I would want to build this, and then 2, I just didn't think it would be all that good. I mean, it could be fun, but it's like, eh. Anyway, it's a dungeon me like dungeon me based mix list with Kazane, and it's more on the enemy side. Joey's idea for it was having of course Alex Bane in it because Alex Bane's busted in any mixed deck.
I use Glory Seeker as the backup.
Glory Seeker is the backup, yeah, because that's obvious. Then it had what did you run for a mission card lineup? Because I know you ran Incubus.
Oh yeah, I ran 3 Incubus. My mission card lineup, I'm on an area right now. Oh, it was literally 4 Fab, 2 Aim for the Link, which I love that.
Oh yeah,
card.
Aim for the Link is a good card. People underestimate that card. I casted 3 spells at any given point. Now I can destroy any card.
Mm-hmm.
Counter destroy any card and it's free.
I was playing 3 Incubus and I knew I wanted to play 3, so I was like, I don't only want to play FAP and Nazara Hot Spring. The Hot Spring is literally there just to get back my Kazane and whatever else I wanted to get. So I was like, I don't want to just play these 6 mission cards with 3 Incubus. It would make them die out pretty fast. So I was like, you know what? Let me throw an Aim for the Link. I've always wanted to play this card. It actually played really well.
And it's pretty good. Anyway, the whole point is you get a dungeon enemy, preferably one of the Blade Wings, either SD to open up the center, destroy a problematic monster, or just regular because double attack.
I need to bump up Blade Wing SD in this deck.
And then you basically have a triple formation where you go Kazane, one of the Blade Wings, or any enemy for that matter, and a weapon. You start going for face because Kazane, with any of the weapons, is already 6 damage there. So then if you have a Blade Wing, then that's exactly 10 damage if they all hit.
No, it's Kazane plus Blade Wing is 6 damage, then the weapon makes it 8 or 9. Because Kazane needs a dungeon.
Well, Kazane plus Blade Wing is 8 damage technically.
Oh, you mean the regular Blade Wing? Okay, I thought you meant the SD.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Someone in the comments has mentioned Iron with Victory Slash.
Oh, Iron has some funny things you could do with it.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I actually did.
What was the Iron deck?
No, I actually
There's
did
the
make
impact
an
Iron
Iron
that
deck
thing
with
is
Victory
crazy.
Slash because then you just literally equal to Guano Victory Slash.
Yo, Mario, wouldn't you like to attack a Call to Gualatif twice in 1 turn?
Please stop.
I mean, please stop.
Please.
I literally hate the Ein world in general. It is so troll, and it makes no sense to me.
Jalen,
I hate
that's why I love
everything about it.
No.
It's just-
No.
Don't
I
play
still
Ozzy?
remember the first time we got Giga Howling Crusher, and I said, "Yo, bro, we can OTK now with fucking Ein. Just have drum dual wield with a Quetzalcoatl of 10 damage. Bam." And then, literally, the stream I said that. As soon as I get on area, I see 4 Ein decks with that strategy. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, where is it?
When the Iron Flag effect got announced, I was like, oh man, it's just gonna let you play all dragons. But then everything bad happened, and you draw 4 and then you got 12 life, and I'm just like, what is this? That's not the game at all.
He's like, what is going on? I don't understand it. But no, Jim, what was that Ein deck I was thinking about making for shits and giggles at one point?
Was it Dragonite? No, it wasn't Dragonite.
No, it wasn't Dragonite. Dragonite's legit. It was something funny.
I think it was like all bunch of I think it was something like Chris's idea. Like he has an area like literally a bunch of random dragons. Like he has like this random Ein deck on area with like just Calibre and a bunch of random obscure dragons.
No. I had a theme behind mine. It really bothers me. I can't remember because there was some funny shit, and Dylan told me not to do it, and I was like, no, come on. I think it was like, no, it wasn't Mill Ein. It was
I need to try Impact Ein.
I've tried it. It's interesting.
You can
It could be
probably
fun.
go to Tim for that one. That man plays that like it's his main deck.
I think it
Yeah,
is his main deck.
because I want to try it just so I can call it second main phase.
I remember when you commented that, you're like, essentially this deck has a second main phase.
That's pretty great.
There's so many impacts, but it also runs some base things just so it can get it to work. And it's just like, well, you may as well have a second main phase at that point. And that would impact monsters. You also get a second attack phase.
Damn, I can't think of it. I give up. I don't know. I think crazy on
You
that.
get a grandfather clock now.
I still remember that
Oh, wait,
one
wait,
deck
wait.
that Don made.
I love this comment. I made an Ein deck on area with every dragon archetype in the game. I guess he 4-of'd everything. No. I think he 4-of'd everything because he said there were 2,766 cards. And just to make sure that is an accurate multiple of 4, I'm going to do some division.
I'm expecting like any form of computerized randomizer to just go.
That's
okay,
Joey,
now you just get the same
multiple four.
It's not an
just
even
gives
number.
up trying to
I'm
shuffle the deck,
upset.
so it just gives you 4 of the cards.
I am upset. That's not an even
The
number.
next dumb deck idea is defensive Dragon Ein using Drago Gift and all size 1s with high defense have moved. Buddy B heavy armor dragon since the Slaver 6 says I can never move.
That is pretty funny. Also, that number divided by 4 is 691.5, so he must have had 2 extra cards I don't know. Oh, flag him, buddy. Oh, you minus those 2.
Then I guess
Yeah.
you did.
2,764, divide that by 4, and you get 691. That explains that.
I can never move. I can. I'm just trying to imagine that he just has the ability to like warp reality, so that he just happens to look like he's in the center.
Okay, so, I think we need to get back to my ideas. If you guys got any
Yes.
ideas coming up in your mind, feel free to let me know. This one I've already put into action on the group, which was looking for new admins. Because, you know, groups becoming a thing again, so we need more active people, but... I think this is, I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this one. I wrote, create videos helping people create ideas for decks and or becoming competitive. I really don't know where I was going with this one.
You've tried that before. You failed twice.
No. The second time I have to get back to it. Because I know what I want to. I know what I want to record. That was before I took my hiatus on YouTube, and I gotta get back to that. And making the next video is gonna be a bitch. But I really don't know where I'm trying to go with that in this. And then I think this one would be like consult famous creative deck builders. You know, try to get as many of these guys in here as possible.
No! Oh, for a minute there, I thought my internet crapped out.
Oh God. So I
Just,
think
like,
our
first for a second, and I was like, no.
So I think our main ideas were the deck of the week, deck of the month idea, and the strategies guide.
Yeah, and a little bit of that the streaming. We still have to see on like how we can organize.
And don't forget the gimmick tournament.
I just gotta recover. I almost had a heart attack there.
Are you alive, Blake? Blake, you need CPR?
I'm alive. I'm alive. It's just like, oh, that shock.
Blake, do I need to send someone to Australia?
Blake, I'm on my way. I'm gonna give you some dank memes and a blanket. I can send you pictures of the struggle right now.
Oh no, you better not.
Okay, I'm just gonna go have a drink, cause by God.
I'm gonna send him pictures of the struggle.
Oh God, Jalen, those pictures are back.
Also, for you guys to know, I'm probably posting all of the memes of all of the admins, including myself.
Memes? Wait, you're gonna make memes for all of us?
Yes.
Oh God, I'm scared of mine.
Best be afraid.
Best, of course. If your meme has anything to do with your current Facebook picture, oh God.
I have the best Facebook picture.
Quite literally, Mario.
No one can be more Mario than Mario.
Mm.
There you go, Blake. There's some good old memes. Some good old faces of the struggle.
Oh my God, I'm looking at your Facebook picture and I just realized our locals owner has the exact same tables that are in your Facebook picture.
Yeah, because I took that out of my locals and when I won a tournament, and then one of my friends just edited it out of nowhere, and I was just like, I'm gonna make this my Facebook picture.
Oh my God, this idea is hilarious. I don't think I could actually get this operated as a tournament smoothly, but I think it's absolutely hilarious. Blake, you fix your mic? No, he muted it. Okay, so while he fixes that, I'm gonna label my I'm gonna read our viewer's comment. So he said he has an interesting idea for the gimmick tournament. Dragon Zero says, have the other player play the opponent's deck game 1, and have them have no idea what's going on. So since we're all playing gimmick decks, you're only used to your gimmick, so if you switch gimmicks, you're like, what the hell is going on?
That's a beautiful idea.
It's a beautiful idea, but I don't think I get a whole tournament to do it smoothly.
I think swapping the list is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think the worst thing is someone would make like the world's worst deck. Like imagine like someone would make like a 4K festival deck with no 2 crits, and then like your opponent has to play a game 1, so you just get like a free win.
Oh yeah, see like.
You know that would probably just make a deck of just spells.
Yeah, like honestly, like the only issue with that is what they're saying is the fact that really like you could make it so the deck would
not win or lose or anything.
Yeah, honestly, like this, it's flawed, but I think it would be funny for real life.
I mean, we can always just like make a rule against making like a troll deck, like all 50 spells. We can make a rule against it.
I mean, yes, but it would be really awkward still. I don't know. I'd have to work some things out. I think we should have an admin tournament once we get enough admins using all gimmick decks, and then since we're all admins, we know each other well enough. We'll give each other a random list. We'll like lotto out the deck numbers, and we'll lotto the decks, and we'll see who gets what for the.
Oh yeah, we can put up like a list and then just randomize the numbers.
Or we could play lists that our members have made.
Oh yeah, that sounds good too.
Just like deck list names on the side.
What if for a game you make the deck for your opponent and your goal is to make it as bad as possible and you fight each other, so everyone has a bad deck?
Then it'll just be long, dragged out.
It comes to the concept of the 5 spell thing. Or like the 50 spells.
Yeah, it really does come to the concept of the 50 spells, the 50 monsters, the 50 anything, really.
Here you go, 50 impact Ein. Hey, it sounds like it could work.
The sad part is it probably could. You just need to play 4 dragon equals or not dragon. Rise and Fall dragons and 4 Valford or Jalen knows the impact of
Charge of Virtuous Blood.
There you go. You only play 8 4-gauge boosters, and there you go. You got impacts for days.
Wait, you try enforcing the idea of you make a good deck and then you give it to someone else. But the problem is someone's going to make a deck that's just terrible if they know they have to switch their decks.
I mean, I still love the idea of giving someone a deck they don't know how to fucking use, and it's a gimmick deck, so it's that much harder. I think we should do that for an admin tournament once we get enough admins.
Yeah, like
That would be funny to
just have
stream
like a
one day.
series of decks, predetermined, and then just randomize it. Instead of having to rely on people building their opponent's deck, it's kind of awkward.
Even if you still have to use it game 2 and 3, it's just like if you make it deliberately bad and then all you have to and then you're gonna like not know how to use it. You're gonna basically lose game 1 for no reason. And then if they say like know how to play this mess of a deck better than you, then now you just lost basically both games by not even your own accord.
That's the thing. I think it would be really funny to do for the admins, but
It's
because we all know
okay.
we wouldn't like deliberately make bad decks for each other. We would actually try and have fun with it.
Be 100% like reliable and trusted between the entire.
Like Venom
I'm
Nova.
going to give someone Captain Answer that deck.
Oh, see, like this one's interesting. I would say or make a tournament on reliable joke decks, but that's kind of the gimmick deck thing. Like Venom Nova, Victory
Yeah,
on, iconic, funny, and bad joke decks. Yeah, that's kind of what we were saying. The gimmick decks.
We can also do stuff like sleeper decks.
Oh yeah, sleeper deck tournament would be fun too. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways we go with this. That's what I'm saying. Like, we'd have to work out a lot of things. But I do want to get like 150 members before we start doing any tournaments. That way we know people are actually like interested, not just joining to join.
Mm-hmm.
And then this would be something I do on my own accord, unless any of the other admins want to help me. I was thinking about doing like a really, really later in the future. Like maybe like at the end of the year or something. We'll look at all the deck of the months. Let's say at like the end of the year, we look at all the deck of the months. And I'll give like a small raffle. I'll raffle all the deck of the months and just give like a small prize to the best one.
I could see that being a thing.
I mean, it wouldn't be like the like whole box. Maybe I'll give them like 6 packs or something, but it would be like a little thank you reward. I don't know.
Stormer King, sleeper decks are decks like where everyone would either write off the idea it's immediately bad, or the deck has fallen into obscurity, so people don't play it anymore. Like, let's say like Wider Circle. Wider Circle as a whole has just never
Well,
been.
I
Like,
wouldn't call Wider as a sleeper deck because it really is hard for them to.
I think a better sleeper deck, like in terms of what the meta is, would probably be like Demon God of Arc. I find that to be a sleeper deck.
Yeah.
A very strong and consistent deck. But you know, it's just outplayed a lot.
It's
That's what a
overshadowed.
sleeper
That's
deck
what
is.
it is.
Yeah.
or like generic armor dragons, like that used to be a thing, and then everyone's like, oh look, archetypes, fuck that.
Basically, yeah. Generic armors are really cool. Like you would just run like Infernos and like, well, back in the day, I would run Viking Sword and then Day of Dragon, just to, like pop field and then get attacks.
Oh god, that combo was dirty.
Or danger before whenever it got Cradle, because that's when it no longer became a sleeper deck. It was basically just sleeper deck dot world.
Yeah, literally Danger World as a whole was sleeper. Like people always went like, wait, Danger World a thing?
Like they either went Danger World's a thing, or I want to play something that isn't Danger World. And us Danger World players just kind of went into tournaments and go, here's my deck, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, Danger was a pretty sleeper.
Danger would just
pretty good
steal
sleeper.
wins because people keep forgetting about Danger.
It was always second best and nobody cared.
The deck that was so good that people forgot about.
I like how Danger as a whole was like just a sleeper, and then like Ilbis came out, and people were like, "Hey, looks like we're tier 1 boys."
Well, Cradle came out and everyone went, whoa, and then Iblis came along and like, okay, now the deck's affordable.
But yeah.
It was affordable until everyone gave their secondary market price on Iblis.
I'm meaning like affordable as a gauge thing. Like,
Oh no, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Aw, someone beat me to
I'm
the
saying
approval.
like Armor Knight's over the span of 800 set has become like the most annoyingly expensive shit you could try to build.
I'm sad. Someone beat me to the approval.
I did.
Aw. That's what I get for reading the manga and the rule book.
Okay, this is a. I just saw a new Dragon's card. It's got counter cross knives.
Best cards,
I
but
mean,
we'll talk about that
sorta.
later.
It's you can do it from the hand though.
Yeah,
what?
you can also do it from the hand, but
That's really
It,
awkward.
it was the card today for a D it's a DB201 uncommon reveal where it's if your Neo Dragons in battle pay a life, you can basically cross knives from the hand or your field.
Does it do anything while it's in the soul?
Nope.
No.
So it's just free soul guard.
Joey,
Yeah.
it's basically there, so you can
It's a
literally
prize soul guard. Or
yeah, it's
surprise
literally
British
just
trigger.
pay a life for random soul guards, so you don't have to get rid of one of your Dragonons you want to keep.
And screw over your opponent's hands.
What is its stats?
421.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, at least it's got decent stats. It might be an interesting
Yeah.
one of, but
Anyway, back on topic.
yeah, I really do like
Anyway,
that. I don't know. I really favor that deck of the month, deck of the week idea.
Mm.
I think it would be
No,
a
it's
pretty
definitely
iconic thing of the group.
It's definitely something that could get people's attention towards
Plus, I
the
think
group.
it'd be really fun to see people compete to make really unique decks.
Yeah, because like the problem with the problem with the group originally was everyone was so hyped about like this group and just had reasons to build decks because they kept coming up with ideas, and then we started to lose the interest because there was nothing.
There's no reward to it. There was nothing to it. It was
No
just like
reward
building
to it.
decks.
No reward to it. Nobody had an interest in doing it because they already spent all their ideas in the first week. And like now that because we're talking about it, I want to build like another 3 decks. But
Exactly. See, I want to post a couple of my decks, and at the same time, like I might just go with if I ever enter one of my like these card of the should we allow admins to enter these card of the week or deck of the week?
If
deck of the
it's
month tournaments?
especially popular, I say yes. But if it's just there, like even if it's like if it's somewhere
the
on
only
par
thing
with the
there, or
others,
if it's especially popular.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if it just
Otherwise-
flat out snowballs everything out of the competition, then yes. But like if there's a tie, we'll give it to the normal member and stuff like that.
how about a weekly
can
challenge?
get
Make a deck around a particular card or archetype.
That could work. I'll write that down. It's not a bad idea.
That was-
I'll write it down.
The
That
best
was basically
archetype
Future Fighter
is
Class
chess.
2.
Boy,
No one can build. Here, I'll tell you this right now. No one could build a good deck around chess. I'm sorry to say it, Mario.
Oh, you know what? I'll take you up on that challenge.
oh my God, this is like Chris all over.
I
again.
will
You
go.
say it.
And I will play test for the next upcoming week. Nothing but chess.
Okay.
Ew.
Just to prove you wrong,
Look,
I will
Ew.
kill you at the chess
I've
deck.
seen 3 people take on this challenge. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has succeeded.
Have fun, Mario. I'll play you in a week with
On it
Devlon.
now. Oh my God, someone said on it now. Bye.
Apparently he's not the only
Challenge
one.
accepted.
On it now. Bye. Challenge accepted. God.
Oh man,
Being a king.
Joey's asking you for this one.
Joey, this is why you don't even mention chess. This is why you don't mention chess.
I get
Everyone
that.
Dude,
takes
chess is literally the best archetype to ever be in the game. Chess is
Oh my
OP.
God. That's why
It's
it only
broken.
got one freaking print in all the game. It's
Dude, they have a Draco energy for 2 gauge. That's broken.
Oh my God.
Have fun. All I'm saying. I'll play you in a week with something that's broken.
Kermit mode activate.
Complete meta. I will checkmate the shit out of you.
Through all the dragons for the deck, Sony players want so much offensive cards that pure defense cards are non-existent.
Yes and no. You have to know how to play with defensive cards. Hey, I made Astral Force work in 2014, so Jalen still doesn't understand that one.
It's just hilarious. No, it's not like not understanding. It's just hilarious that is the only time I've ever seen even Astral Force played.
What's Astral Force again?
It was the most obscure Dragon World card in the universe. I think it came in set 1.
It came in
and
character
also, of course,
pack
the
1.
Oh no,
It came in
character pack 1.
It was
It
a
costs
uncommon.
3
What's the
gauge,
name?
and you
Not
choose
really
an armored
fun.
dragon on your field in battle, and you give it 10k power and
Oh, that
defense
thing.
and counter attack.
Yeah, that was character pack 1.
That was Super Drago Energy, and I made it work.
Oh my god, that
Costs
sounds horrible.
3
It's simple,
gauge,
you
but
make it work. It's a surprise douchebag card.
I didn't play no. The best part, I didn't play cards like Dragonic Charge and stuff just to make it work. It just naturally worked.
What?
he played Drago Genius too.
I played a bunch of gauge heavy cards, and this deck just somehow worked.
What? I'm confused.
I got second, but I topped my locals with it, undefeated.
Oh my god.
Okay. Post this list. I need to see it.
No, I have it on the channel, but it's from 2014, so I'm gonna have to do some digging.
Holy fuck!
Like, Blake's just done. He's just like, how did that even happen?
Ask Jalen. I 2-0'd him with Wizards, I 2-0'd Armor Knights, I 2-0'd pretty much everything that day.
Did I... What?
I was gonna... No. I was gonna take this to Albany before I found out I couldn't go.
Oh.
Just why?
Like, how? It doesn't work. The math.
Like, out of every card, you had to pick that one?
I looked at it and I was like,
I'm fine with
let
the
me
card
try it.
working. I am fine with the card working. I am not fine with the card working without any gauge charges. The math
I'm like-
doesn't add up.
the math doesn't add up, he says. Oh, there's the second version of the deck, so it should be pretty clear, pretty near. Like, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure I'm undefeated.
I'm pretty salty from just hearing that.
Oh, here it is, with a locals report.
I'm tilted.
Okay.
You tilted from that?
shocked.
Wow. Okay, it's in the chat. I'm actually gonna open it. I want to see some of the chat in here.
This is just so... Why?
I just
Ow.
picked. Oh yeah, the best part is I randomly built this deck from scratch. This was not my main deck.
We literally had a bunch of fucking comments.
No.
and you just
This
said,
is
"I'm
when I
gonna
was
do
holding
this."
all the comments for the team. No one knew about this. I just took a bunch of comments together, put them together in a deck. Like, I think the most expensive card in this deck is Blue Giant Shield or Inferno Armor Dragon. Oh! I forgot, I don't run 8 shields. I run like 7 or 6. Yes, I played Blue
That's-
Shield, but that is like the
that's
only
green,
Gauge XL I played. Yeah. Oh, my boy was Systemic Dagger Dragon. Look at that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen and them just didn't talk to you for
Fuck
quite
you.
some time after that.
No, we were fine. We were just all wondering what the hell went through your mind to make, like, Joey's mind to make this, and how did he make it work so well?
I was bored.
Okay, screw you for making Systemic Dagger a Dragon a buddy because I hate that card.
Is it
No,
because Cal
hold
won't
up,
stop
hold
using
up.
it?
No. See, this is the moments of inspiration we all need when deck building. I'm screen sharing this.
Why Systemic Dagger Dragon?
Because
That
it's...
was like the first card I hated in all of this game.
Okay, so I'm screen
It
sharing it,
sucks
guys.
so bad. Why did they make it an archetype?
Here, guys, I'm screen sharing it. Look at this. See? It wasn't even a
watching it
joke
already.
deck.
Systemic.
Oh, Mario, this ain't...
Ah!
The 3 crits! The commons! So many! 2 crit commons! Even take the systemic size too!
Drums, 4
Oh,
drums. Why
oh.
don't you make drum your buddy?
Wait.
at least?
This card was the MVP right here. Anka won me like all my games, because it's 6. Ask Jalen. He couldn't deal with 6.
Because I was a wizard, I was literally set, like, basically set 2 meta wizards. I had
He
magic
even
to
played
buy.
4 drums still!
I didn't have 4...
Draconic Shoot.
No,
Wow.
honestly, I wanted to play 3 Ankas. I only had 2.
I forgot Draconic Shoot was even played.
Oh, no. This
Somebody
has
has already finished the chess deck?
No. No.
It can't be good. No, I refuse to believe it's good if it's
Can't be
already done.
good.
Yeah, exactly. I refuse to believe it's good. Oh yeah, I played Dragon Shoot just for Tetsuya.
Oh, right, because that was the thing.
I beat Dungeon with this deck. That was the other thing I beat. I beat set 3 Dungeon with this deck. I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
How many Astral did you play exactly?
3, I believe. You'll see it.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I was about to say, if you played 4, I'm legit done.
Nah, no, no. I know how to
you
deck
just like
those Mario.
casually just flip out
Oh,
the.
here it is. 3 Drago Genius.
He even out of foil.
Oh yeah, foil dragon.
Barrier?
Barrier.
Yo, that's a good card.
Oh, there it is. The 3 Astral.
There it is, the MVP.
Casually throw out 3 astral force.
Yeah, he really did. He just kind of just tossed it out there like, hey, look, here's 3 Astral Voice, nothing than that.
Look at that. Look at that, guys. 7 shields. It's still 1.
Shields. Okay.
It's still 1.
That's still a pretty good ratio for shields, though. And there you go. More, hey, I'm an asshole kind of guy.
It was defensive
Hey,
Dragon
hey,
World.
hey.
I played. That was a. I think. Oh, where's my sideboard? I could have sworn I had a sideboard.
You didn't show it.
I didn't have a sideboard. Oh.
Did you like talk about the deck for like a good other 3 minutes?
Yeah.
To be fair, sideboards were only just introduced. I'm not surprised you didn't have a
It
sideboard.
was just introduced to you. For me, this thing existed forever.
No. At the time, this was just introduced as a sideboards were just introduced at the time.
Nah, they were announced before our Springfest because we had sideboards at our Springfest. Remember?
Yeah, but it was still relatively new.
I guess. No, but I always make a sideboard for everything I have. Oh. Good comments too.
I use Dragon Genius.
Undefeated Dragon Control.
It was undefeated.
I'd cry.
Mario, those are the kinds of inspiration you need in your life. It just works.
The kind of inspiration to make a chess deck and win? I'll take you up on that. Thanks.
Hey, if I can make Astral Force work, maybe you can make chess work. But I still think
Maybe. Nah, I will 100% make it work.
Oh my god. I think we're gonna have to like live stream that for the group.
We'll
I'll
just
play
do a
against
live stream
every
called Chess versus
people
the
in the freaking chat.
I'll be back
this
for
chess
next
deck I'm gonna make.
I love this comment. Time for playtesting. I'll be back next Springfest.
Hey, I'm gonna get first place with chess in Springfest.
Build that
No,
chess
you're-
deck,
you're
and
playing
we're
Darkness
just gonna
Dragon
have a
World.
live stream of it facing every.
Yeah,
single
Darkness
competitive
Dragon
viable
chess.
deck. It's just gonna be Chess Pilgrim versus the world.
Oh my god, you're gonna play Dagger Rolls in your chest, aren't
Did
you?
you really just say Chess Pilgrim versus the world?
I love these references. So yeah, do you think there's anything else to talk about relating to the group before?
I remember Tim's Danger Chess. That was
Oh
fun.
god, I remember that.
He made a Danger Chess deck. Was that like when I was on hiatus
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it was a bit more recent than that, but yeah.
Then again, when I got
Like
back,
the
I really
first
didn't pay attention to anything anymore. So yeah.
So I think that's the stream.
If you guys have any quick
Yeah,
questions,
for all that.
if you guys have any quick questions before we end the stream, put them down now. I'm sorry. I still
like
love
how,
right.
I like how Hunter Search just comes in and goes, pretty sure he just comes in and says Danger Chess was the closest thing. Like he doesn't even say hi. He's like just pops in and just complains about a deck.
Well, he popped in at the perfect moment. We're talking about chess.
He's got to plug in Tim's decks. If Tim's not gonna do it, Joe. If Tim's not gonna do it, Joe will.
Links for days.
Uh,
Watch, I'm just gonna make the best chess deck.
Chat if you got questions.
M4 Hero Chess will be the best one.
I wanted to
That
talk
actually
about that right now.
Wait.
That
What
actually
if you guys play
sounds
Makuro in Hero Chess and you let your chess monsters die so you could restand Makuro?
Oh my god.
No, but then you can't checkmate them.
You're right.
Saying hi is for
Oh,
You have to max out checkmate.
You're actually playing checkmate. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my win condition.
Like,
It's still to this day the only generic impact.
Actually,
wait.
That is
Does chess
interesting.
energy affect any monster?
Yes, but it gives chess monsters
It
an
might
extra
actually work
3,000.
with some transform monsters.
Just said saying hi is for pubs. I believe it.
Oh my god, these... No, stop. I am not building a chess deck. No. I spent too
How
much
does
time trying
Levi
to build
have
chess deck
pictures
for
of... How the fuck am
You
I
kind of have
supposed to know
play
that?
checkmate.
Okay, someone answer this for me, because I sure as hell don't know the answer.
He's only saying this because you said any question, which you should have worded.
I don't have an answer, I'm sorry, but... Yeah, I
Levi
guess
have
I should have
pictures
said
of naked
any...
girls in his room? What, you don't?
Because Levi's a curious person. There, that's what
I think it's because Levi's an ultimate weeb, but that's another story.
He is the ultimate weeb.
Yo, fact.
Ancient world chess.
He has no shame. Levi did the Bon Enema with his motorcycle on stream.
I remember that.
Yeah, he has no shame.
That video is like
Donald
100.
Trump.
No, I'm not even lying. I think that video was shared on Facebook because it has like 120 views or something last time I checked.
You must checkmate. Oh, dude, that's all I was gonna do. I will 100% check.
So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out other videos for more Buddyfight content, and don't forget to check out the group in the Facebook description down below. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream, and we'll have another one of these streams sometime within the next week.
Seriously though, systemic Dagger Dragon.